Madison and welcome to day 24 of Vlogmas. So today, lots to chat about, inform you about all the projects I've been working on and what I finished, what I haven't, and open up that final day of Advent for the Fibre Fox and for the Skein and the Stitch. So, as well as the Lonely Knitter, because we've got those 3 skeins left, and I have some finished Lonely Knitter sock projects. So let's get started. And here is the Lonely Knitter Advent. Here's the Fibre Fox Advent. And here is Skein and the Stitch. Those so fun. It's been so nice opening up these Advents with you and getting to see those color progressions and the different stripes. So speaking of stripes, why don't I get cracking and talk about my socks today. So I finished off a pair of socks. So here's one, here's the second, just so that you can see both. So a little bit different at the end there. I have one that does a full stripey and one that just does a blue. And that's because I was running out of yarn. But I think they still look great. I'm still super happy with them. Love this one more, I think. But beautiful. They are the same size, which is awesome. And I'm going to add a little tag from Sewrelli yarn, which says made with love on it, to these. and wrap these up today. No, wrap these up tomorrow or today. Hopefully tonight, actually. I am going to wash these. I think I remember talking about this in an earlier vlog, but I got some coffee on the mini skein. I don't know if you can see that here. So going to wash and block these, and hopefully that'll take the coffee out of that, and make them all soft and wearable and exciting. It was really, really nerve-wracking finishing the toe on the second sock, because I was playing a game of yarn chicken. Knitters know what that means, is that you're just waiting for your yarn to run out and you're unsure. This is the amount of yarn that I have left of this green. So I'm glad that I finished the toe when I did and that it's looking so good. So there we go, the 2 toes. So we're gonna be washing and blocking those today, and hopefully by the time I come back, I'm going into the city to go to dinner. By the time I get back, hopefully they will be ready to be wrapped. If not, I'll have the wrapping ready, open and waiting for tomorrow morning to then wrap in a bag, so not difficult to wrap, and put under the tree for Christmas Day. All right, let's talk about a few more projects. So I did not finish my lace and fade boxy. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to, but I think I'm gonna rip out the most recent lace. I definitely made a mistake in there somewhere, so I'm going to pick up along the knit section, the colored knit section, and just restart the lace from the start point. I think I'm gonna get some new Cocoa Knit stitch markers, which are a little less fancy and beautiful than my current stitch markers from Skein and the Stitch and some other ones that I have, which are more kind of hangy, kind of magical looking for me. I think gemstone stitch markers. So they're really, really beautiful. I find them a little bit distracting in that particular project because there's so many of them. Whereas the tiny ones from Cocoa Knits, which are just little round colors, I usually put those in a rainbow assortment. And so then I see kind of, I do, you know, red, orange, yellow, Roy G. Biv, rainbow assortment. And that kind of helps me with counting and colors. And I find it a bit more meditative and a bit easier to knit by passing those over. But I seem to lose Cocoa Knit small stitch markers really, really easily. I'm running out of them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a new set at my local yarn shop here in Quebec and add those on. So no big deal, add those on, and I might just keep them on for the rest of the lace and fade boxy, even during just the pure knit sections. That way it's not something I have to add back on every time I put on the lace. So that's my thought process with that. Not finished, but about till here. So at the second lace section of that, but happy with it. I think it's really beautiful, and I think I know exactly who I'm going to give it to later on in the year. So no rush on that. I've got another project here, which I didn't show you, but it is from Max the Knitter. And as you can see, I've got all these ends to weave in. So that's my project for today, is to weave in all the ends. So you can see it's this big triangular shawl. It's really gorgeous colors, hand dyed here in Quebec. And then you can do the whole, I'm already wearing a giant sweater, so I'm loving this look. But basically, I mean, with the weather outside, this is actually probably a good look. But, you know, cozy up with it and have the ends. And it's just such a cozy DK weight scarf. I'd love to have one of these. I'm definitely going to make another one, and I'm just trying to figure out colorways. Right now I'm loving kind of blacks and whites and tans, so really neutrally colors. So I think maybe I'll do something like that. I think it'd be gorgeous. So I'll see. I might pass by my local yarn shop and see what they have. But yeah, this weaving in the ends today. That's what I'm gonna do after I film this vlog. Is to weave in the ends and do the editing on this vlog, and then I will wrap this and put it under the tree behind me. So there we go. So that is done. That will be done. Then I have my boxy by Joji Locatelli, which also is not finished. I'm on the 3rd colorway. But what I think I might do, and I might do it today or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but I think I am going to make a magic ball. I wound a skein, this one actually. I wound a skein using the toilet paper roll method, and it worked really well. It's so cute. And so it's a center pole skein, so I think I can continue to make magic knots, which is to knot 2 colors together, and keep wrapping up those mini skeins from the Fibre Fox and create a massive skein in such a way that it'll be a magic ball, and it'll just keep going for that boxy by Hohi Locatelli. So that might be some of what I do today after I finish. Wow, the wind. So yeah, today in Canada, the wind and the snow is absolutely insane. There is just a lot going on. I can hear the wind from here. I can hear the house kind of creak and crack as it gets blown by the wind. Yeah, that's what's happening outside. So if you hear any of that, that's what that is. It's living in Canada. So moving on to other socks that I am knitting. So I said that I had the Cozy Knitter that I got in the gingerbread house colorway, and here it is knit up. I love this cuff in this white. It's so cozy. It's such a nice cozy yarn. I think I'm gonna be giving this to my boyfriend. So I'm gonna make him a nice cozy thick pair of socks. So that is what I'm gonna be working on now that I'm finished that other pair. Other than that, I have that that set that I showed you. Give me just a moment. So I can't remember what I said, but this is a set. This is 50 gram skein, so there are 2 of them. They're already split for the socks, and they're by Entre Sœurs et Laine, which means in between sisters and yarn. And it's super cute. It like really variegates and changes in terms of color. And I love the teal. I hope you can see the teals, grays, yellows. And I'm making the cuff, the toe, and the heel in this yellow. And it's a really beautiful combination. And I'm gonna start with the gray so that it has that real contrast in terms of cuff and foot, leg. And so super excited about that. So those are also gonna be a new cast on. All right, so plans for 2023 and coming up. I will finish my boxy. I will finish my Lace and Fade boxy. Both of those are not a rush project, but it'll be nice to continue knitting on them. Obviously, the boxy by Hohi Locatelli is such a meditative knit. It's really just straight knit stitch for a very long time. So really enjoying that. So looking forward to getting back to that now that my Christmas knits are kind of finishing up and wrapping up and being wrapped up. So that's great. And I'm so glad that those are, you know, out of the way. And now that I can just knit on what I'd like to knit on, I can't wait to get to the cuff for these ones. I love this white cozy yarn. That's gonna be, can't wait to get to the heel for these ones. So really loving the richness of these colors, and they look so Christmassy. So loving that. So like I said, I'll probably cast these on. If not, I do have my other Christmas stripey skein, which has a green glitz mini and then other stripes here. And since it's Christmas, I'm kind of tempted to do that, but then I'd have to skein that up. So dilemma. Let me know what you think I should do, and I'll let you know what I ended up choosing doing when I next talk to you. Because at the end of the day, this is my last Vlogmas episode because I don't have any full skeins. I have nothing more to show at this point other than progress with my knitting. So I'll be back in the new year on Thursdays with some new episodes of Magic with Madison. Today, just to finish up my whole progression of movies and books that I've been chatting about, today's movie is The Polar Express. I absolutely love that movie. It is so calming. The hot chocolate scene always makes me crave hot chocolate, and it's such a beautiful movie. I think I might even want to go watch it now. And I was contemplating watching it last night, but decided to watch The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version, with my parents. So maybe I'll watch it now while I'm sitting around. I'm also hoping to make some gingerbread cookies, like soft ones, not the like hard ones that you can make gingerbread houses out of. So that should be really nice because I'd love that with a coffee. Yes, if I do make some of those, I'll try and get some video footage of that. Other than that, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed Vlogmas, and I can't wait to see you in the new year. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions about any of my knitting or anything like that, and I will see you in 2023. Bye.